Tondo
Impasto.
Are we live?
We are live.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning and
Chin chin.
buongiorno and dobro utro. Chin chin.
Chin chin, everybody. Today is a special day. We always start with the coffee.
Yeah.
And you know what I realized when we do our Instagram with the music and stuff like that? I thought, well, why am I not putting the same picture on the YouTube?
Yeah.
So now we get the same thing, which is good. It's sometimes the most obvious thing is staring at you, but you don't realize it until... Anyway, I realized it last night as I was thinking about this show and why it's special. So, welcome to Tondo Impasto. My name is Amy.
I'm Kras.
There's also a little bug here that's trying to join us. And we are cataloging one by one, live, our family's legacy, beginning with your father, Boris's paintings.
Yes.
Today, we will reach 100.
Wow.
And right here next to us is the very first painting that we started with.
Yeah.
So actually, that is a good moment to bring the quote of the day. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Do you know who said that?
Is that the guy on the moon?
No, that's actually a good guess, though, because he said one small step for
Mankind or something.
and a
like
giant leap for mankind. One small step and then one giant leap. Well, okay, so this one is actually the founder of Taoism, Lao Tzu, legendary Chinese philosopher and writer, dated back to the 6th century BC.
Wow.
So he's regarded as the central figure behind the philosophical and religious tradition, which emphasizes living in harmony with the natural order or the Tao. So he, author of Tao Te Ching. It's a text of only 5,000 characters, offering teachings on simplicity, humility, and balance. So anyways, his teachings shaped Chinese philosophy, religion, politics, and even art for over 2 millennia. And it's a major influence, that Taoism in Eastern Asian culture. But it's sort of symbolic, you know, because it is a journey of 1,000 miles. And how do you start it? With the first step? You just got to take a step.
Exactly.
And anyways, this is the first painting. And after we go through our 5 today, we'll hit the 100th. And then you see we've got some celebratory accoutrements. So how was your evening?
It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of prepping for today, and I called you late last night.
Yeah.
And I said, "Do you have any rakia?" And you're like, "What do we need rakia for?" And I said, "Claudio is telling us that we should toast with rakia."
Yeah. Well, I saw the bottles, and it's usually now in Bulgaria they're drinking rakia made from grape.
Oh. Which is that the grappa? Is that the same as grappa?
Yeah, it's the same like a grappa,
Yeah.
And but I see you bought slivovitz, which is from plum.
Plums.
And that's exactly where your grandmother comes from, Trujan, the most famous slivovitz.
Oh, that's right.
So you did the right thing. But I don't know why people, they went, because probably it's like grappa, it's more smooth.
The grape
The
one?
slivovitz is kind of heavy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Harder to...
I mean, it's not harder, but it's heavier than grape.
Well, so also where she grew up, weren't there orchards of plum trees? And weren't there like people were they taking the plums and making the brandy, or were they
Yeah.
making the brandy? I can't remember.
Yeah.
There's some.
Yeah, actually, my grandfather, your grandfather from Troyan,
Yeah.
he had I don't know how many acres of plum trees. And he was making slivovitz, that brandy, every year, and buries a bottle into the ground.
Oh.
So one day when, and then I discovered that when I went back to Bulgaria in '94, and one of my cousins said, we got to look for this aged brandy. And I said, well, okay, well, let's look for it. And it was by one big tree. And I said, well, let's go dig around the tree. Maybe it's right there.
You knew which tree?
Yeah, but it was the only big tree in front of the house.
Oh, okay. But how do you know which
We
side?
were sitting out there, all the time because of the shade and stuff like that. So we start digging, all of a sudden, wow, there's a bottle.
You found it.
Yeah, we found it. And it was dated, it was like 50 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at
That was
time.
how he had buried it 50 years ago.
Yeah,
Before that.
yeah. And it was delicious, we
You guys drank it?
Yeah.
Did you invite a bunch of people to celebrate
No,
it?
we were about 3 people, 3 cousins.
Oh, that's fun.
So we split the whole bottle, we had a couple of drinks, and
Yeah.
because it's like something that you never find, a 50-year-old brandy.
Are you kidding? Of course. That's
Yeah.
amazing that you found it.
Yeah.
And you didn't break it with the shovel.
No, I that was my idea. I said it's got to be around that tree, and I said, and they said, well, why? I said because it's shaded, and I don't think he'll go in the sun or something to dig. So we dig right there.
Okay, so you were trying to put yourself in your grandfather's headspace.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Was it delicious, or how did it taste?
Very good. Excellent. That reminds me, I was in Rome, Italy, and one of the priests, Monsignor, he took me to the Vatican.
Mm-hmm.
They have a big basement out there with all kinds of stuff. And he said, would you like to try cognac, which is 500 years old? I said, you got to be joking. She said, yeah, it's right here. And it's a big barrel, something with they sealed it.
Okay, but this was a Bulgarian Monsignor?
Yeah, it was Bulgarian Monsignor, but he was a Catholic.
Catholic, okay, yeah, okay.
He commissioned me for that Kirill and Methodi icon that
Oh, that's right.
now is in the Library of Vatican.
That's right, yes.
And that's why he took me out there, And I said, yeah, I would love to try it. But apparently they were drinking for it because it was sealed, but it was very easy for him to open the
It was
thing.
like just...
Yeah. And, I drank it. It smells like you're in a different world, Nothing to, maybe the cognac, I used to drink Courvoisier, and it's not like you can buy it right now, but the smell of it, you can smell 500 years ago,
Wow.
It was amazing, yeah.
Wow.
So we had a
little
shot,
sip.
yeah.
So did you feel like, was it strong, or?
No, not really, but the smell, it's still in my head, in my brain, because it's completely different. So, I don't know, it's aged so much, 500 years.
Yes, that's got to be something that's really different than...
So, it was a very different experience.
Oh, wow. That's really great.
It's not 50 years old, but 500.
Yeah.
Only in Vatican, they can have things like that, so...
What a privilege. You got to go into the...
Yeah, because
behind
of the
scenes.
icon out there, so they treated me like a VIP, a red carpet treatment.
Yeah, with the 500-year-old. Well, this one that we have today, we'll see. We'll pick which one we want to open. One is from, I believe, Serbia,
Yeah.
and one is from Croatia.
Well, the Serbian one, I see the color.
Yeah. Well, it's a dark bottle though, so I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of the one in Troyan.
Yeah.
Because it's got a kind of a reddish color, but you know.
Well, you know, we should maybe pour from each one and compare the
no,
colors.
just one. You know, it doesn't matter. Maybe we'll try the Croatian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was checking, you know, asking Claudio, like, well, what's the best one and stuff like that. Because there's different smoothnesses and the way they refine it. But they did not have the Bulgarian version. So I know that the Bulgarian church here, I guess, what is he called? He's not the priest, but the father.
Yeah.
He's making rakia. But he's doing it with citrus.
No, not him. There's a guy, a millionaire that spent a lot of money on that church.
Oh, so
He's got his own, you know.
Okay, very good. But I think they use grapefruits or something.
He's got his own grapes, and he's got acres of, you know, big...
those orchards or whatever, yeah.
And he makes it, you know. So he gives it to Michael. You know,
yes, Father Michael. We love Father Michael. So, okay, well, let's see. Okay, well, we did the little quote of the day, and we can just begin where it all started, which is this lovely little painting here, which is, I'll just describe it, and then I guess hold it up like this so you guys can see it. Because we have the close-up camera set up on the other one. But hopefully you can see it. A cluster of purple, blue violets with small white blooms arranged in a dark ceramic vase, rendered in thick impasto. The background is pale cream, warm peach, and muted blue-gray with horizontal strokes, suggesting interior tabletop or windowsill. I don't know if it's on a window, actually. That's something that we can revisit. Do you feel like it's on a windowsill? Probably on a table, but...
It could be the window is giving on a table some light that reflects the window.
Yeah, because of this casting of the shadow.
It's possible, yeah.
So the violet petals built up in layered strokes of lavender, cobalt, and deep purple. The vase in dark brown and olive tones. And it may be, as Claudio had put here, a ceramic vessel made by Yova Raevska.
Yeah.
This was the first painting we cataloged, episode 1. The very beginning, and today it is sitting on the table next to the one that's going to be 100.
Yeah.
So speaking of Boris, let's just show him here. He is. This is your father, the artist, and there's a self-portrait of you in the back behind him. So that was part of this catalog from 1988. So these were among the, probably close to the last exhibition that he had, but we're not 100% sure. And anyways, that was him.
That's in Rome.
Yeah, so this is you and him walking in Rome.
Yeah.
Many years, maybe late 60s, right? Or
was,
mid-60s.
Yeah, it was 66 or 65.
And I think it's really cool because there's actually a picture of both Yova and Boris walking together similarly. So I don't know if this is like some kind of a
Well, they came all together.
Yeah, but this one was taken, that photo that I'm showing right now is probably like 1940. Yeah, it is 1940 because here's the back of the picture.
It's 20 years before.
Yeah, so this is before you were born.
Yeah.
This is like when they're maybe...
Yeah.
So then here they are. I love this because this one we actually have here in the studio with us.
Yeah.
They're sitting together, Boris and Yova. And if you notice on the table are Yova's plates, bowls, a whole service.
Yeah.
Like a...
They have the rakia
They've got the rakia.
and wine cups that
Yes.
you made.
Yes. So we hopefully will find those if they have them. And then you see how there's some flowers in one of her vases,
Yeah.
which is, kind of fun because it ties it with what we've got on the table. Our very first painting was one of, her vases and some flowers and a still life. Right? And then in the back, there's some more of her vases, and this was all in the atelier.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
So, I did have a close-up of the
That's nice.
violets. Isn't that such a lovely photo?
Yeah, very nice.
I kind of, as I was, I want to maybe move this out of the way. As I was preparing for today, I saw this picture of them, and then there's another picture taken like moments after where they're looking at each other.
Yeah.
Here, let me show it to everybody. So this one is that same picture, but this one, can you guys see they're looking at each other, and I just got, I got a little bit emotional because I think they're smiling down on us. They're smiling down, and I was going to show, well, let's start with the first. Let's start. So this was the first painting ever cataloged. And the way we set up our system is we did IMP for the Impasto. Then we did BG for Boris Gorinov.
Yeah.
And then like this one would have been SL for Still Life.
Yeah.
And, if it's a landscape, it would have had an L. And then there's like 00001.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today we'll get to 00100. But that is kind of the system. So anyways, shall we begin with the first painting?
Okay.
All right, so here we go. This painting is, you have the paper there on your desk. Boom. This one is 96. Woohoo, 96. And it's described. I don't know, do you want to look at it from the
It's framed.
easel? Yeah, so it's got a cradle, like integrated frame, and it's on passepartout. So I'm putting PP for passepartout. A dense, swirling, abstract composition with a prominent spiral or rose form at the center. Do you want to look at it and see if I have the correct orientation? Because I was just moving it and moving it and moving it, and I was measuring the passepartout, and I was trying to figure out, but it's almost so even that I couldn't tell. But we can turn it up, or turn it around. So do you think that spiral in the center is a rose or something, or no?
No, that looks like...
Hard to say, right? Well, okay, Claudio says it's a spiral or rose form at the center. Pinks, oranges, blues, purple, ochres, and whites are layered thick. Heavy palette knife strokes building surface into a turbulent, almost organic mass. A hint of red and yellow in the upper right corner. The spiral draws the eye inward like a nautilus shell or the center of a flower. Oh, what if it is a seashell?
It's very abstract, and you can you can come up with the different ideas. It's beautiful color-wise, and the way he composed the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I turned it around, and you can watch it anywhere.
It can really go any direction.
Yeah. And now if you turn it back, upside down, it looks like a face.
Oh yeah.
The mouth, the eye.
Oh yeah.
It's it can.
Well, put it on the easel the way you like it, so I can show them the close up here in the studio.
That's the way you put it. It's probably the best.
So let's see here. Okay, so here's a close up of it, you guys, in the studio, and you can see the color's a little more rich than what my photo does, but the size of it is about 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. So it's the first one in the episode 20 batch.
Yeah.
And a new construction type for this set here. The, that integrated frame and cradle inside the white passepartout mount gives each painting a double frame square format. So this one being a perfectly symmetrical, I think you're right. It can go any direction. It can go any direction. Okay, so that one's 96. You got you already did that. Okay. So at the beginning, as we had said earlier, that the journey begins with a single step. I wanted to share, before we go to the second one.
Yeah, he's been doing it in the same time because, it's the same way it's framed, and it's kind of abstract.
This is this next, you're talking about this one now?
Yeah.
All right, so boom. That is the second one.
Yeah.
Now, do you see how the top again is missing a little?
Yeah, that's
fell off.
a little, yeah.
So I made a note of that. That's missing the top.
Yeah.
So this one is described as energetic, near figurative abstract. White, sinuous lines snake and loop across the surface, suggesting figures or dancers in motion against a dark ground of blues, pinks, yellows, oranges, and deep navy. The white lines have a calligraphic quality, almost gestural, as if Boris was drawing with the palette knife in a single continuous movement. This also gives us support material confirmation that the profile photo shows, so that's because of the missing top, that it's on the corrugated board layer clearly visible in the cross section between the painting surface and the wooden cradle frame. Square format, so we can show what we're talking about before we put it onto so you guys can see. Oh, and you know what? I see a little, you think that was where, so it's got to be this way is the orientation, because I see a little, be careful, there's a nail here.
Yeah.
So there's a nail, which means it must have been nailed this way.
Yeah.
But you guys can see how it's missing. Can you see how it's missing so you can see like the corrugated board underneath, and then he puts here, let's put it on the easel, and then I can show them the close-up. Close-up shot. It kind of reminds me of your basketball ones, your sports ones.
Yeah.
There's some movement in it. What do you think?
It is, I turned around and then it looks like Arizona to me.
Oh, yeah?
The way the desert is.
Yeah.
But it's there is a lot of movement there, and very nicely done. Beautiful.
Yeah. I think so too. So that one was number 97.
97.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 97. Okay. 97. Let me show you guys I showed this back before. I think it was like episode 5 or something. But it's really funny. Well, no. You know what? I'm going to show you first a clip of the mover is moving one of the crates. We have many of these. Oh, I don't know why it's showing it like that. Sorry.
Where did they move that? In Bulgaria or?
No, this is not. This is here in the States. They're putting this crate with the pallet jack onto the truck with the lift gate. And this is like one of the first ones to go into the truck before coming here. Yeah, but I'm sorry that it's showing it to you guys like that. So anyways, that's like a weird glitch on my OBS. Anyhow, after everything did arrive, I have this video, which is just funny because it's this studio here as I'm setting it up by myself. I'm looking at, I'm listening to music and I have a belt around my back because I was lifting heavy things, so I don't hurt my back.
Yeah.
And then we built all of those shelves to put the boxes in, all of which we will empty out and, catalog and inventory. So anyways, that's the origin, some of the origin story, but we obviously have lots more footage to share. Should we go to the next painting? The third one. I will put it on here we go. Boom. I think that is the correct orientation. But as I'm looking at it now, it's like almost aquamarine. Like it could be a underwater scene or something. What do you think? Landscape with a strong horizontal divide?
Yeah, well, it could be. This is like a valley, and you go towards probably mountain, sky. It's very interesting.
But what those dark strokes.
Yeah.
It's not the ocean, the Black Sea.
No, it's not. It's not the Black Sea. It's like a mountain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a mountain, and it's like a valley.
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yes. Let's show I'll show you guys the close-up again. Lower 2/3 is earth. You're calling also like a valley. Diagonal palette knife strokes in rich browns, oranges, reds, and ochres sweep across the surface with a powerful sense of movement, as if the hillside itself is sliding toward the viewer. I like that. Here's the close-up of it in the studio. It does look like it's sliding towards you. But also, depending on how you look at it, it can be sliding away from you or sliding towards you. It's almost like an optical illusion.
Yeah. It's like sliding towards
down.
Towards us.
Yeah. The upper third is sky, deep blue-gray with white dabs that could be clouds or distant snow. Between them, a warm ochre golden band at the horizon line holds the composition together. So after the two abstracts, Boris is back to the land. The diagonal energy in the foreground is extraordinary, every stroke pushing in the same direction like furrows in a plowed field or wind bending through tall grass. I also noticed that the frame at the top right is a little tiny bit loose. I don't know if you could feel it. But, it's interesting because as I'm measuring them and stuff,
Yeah.
I noticed that there's either, like in the first one, there was like something is inside. You know, I could hear like a little rock or so. I don't know what, but I don't want to mess with it. But I could feel like a little thing moving around. And then on some of them was like dust came off, so I had to wipe the table. You know, so they've been, you know, obviously stored for a long, long time. But it's still unbelievable condition considering how old they are.
Yeah.
So that's number 98. We're getting closer.
Yeah.
We're getting closer. I'll show you guys from episode 18, a couple episodes ago. Last week we found a little sketchbook of Boris's with, you know, his he was at a place outside of Plovdiv called Hisaria in 1977, where just everything that he sees, he's just sketching. It's really quite amazing. And we even have photos here where he and Yova, this is us, our family at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
He came to Arizona twice. I think he was very struck by the landscape, which we can see in some of his paintings. And here he is with some students, long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Here he is hugging my brother and me. I'm making kind of a funny face there. But this is like 1982 maybe or something like that when we went to Bulgaria. That's in Bulgaria. Let's see if there's any other fun pictures to show. Are we ready to do the fourth painting?
Yeah, I got it right there.
All right, let me.
That's Black Sea, you know. Beautiful.
Okay, well, here we go. Boom. Yeah. That's the close-up.
Yeah.
Black Sea coast.
Yeah.
And let me show you guys the close-up of it here in the studio. Uh-oh. Can you guys see that? iPhone needs to cool down. It's so hot in here. The phone needs to cool down.
Wow.
Oh boy. What's happening? It's getting hot.
And it's supposed to be cooling off today.
I know.
To 96.
So what? Is it 96 is supposed to be the high?
From 100 to 96. They call it cooling off.
You know what's interesting is the top of your hat has a little bit of the same blues that you're in this painting here.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. Can you guys see that? I'm going to have to, I don't know what to do about the iPhone here. So I'll just read quickly the description of this one because we want to be able to show you guys the last one as well. The number 100. Rocky foreground in warm ochres and yellows fill bottom of the frame, and then the sea takes over, blues, whites, and grays churning across the middle and upper portions of the painting. Rocky outcrops or breakwater jut into the water at mid-ground, dark against the lighter sea. The horizon line sits high with a pale golden band of light. Bulgaria's coastline faces east, so that glow is a sunrise. Yes, Claudio, it is. Heavy palette knife work throughout, especially in the rocks where the paint is thick and sculptural. It's portrait orientation, and this one, you know, feels a little more vertical than the energy of the previous one. So the eye travels up from the warm rocks through the cool water to that thin line of morning light. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a pretty good...
accurate description. Okay, well, let's see. if the iPhone has cooled down. No, it has not cooled down, so it's okay. So that's it. That's the one there in the
99.
that was 99. Are we ready for 100? So how do you want to do? Wait, before you pull it out. How do you want to do it? Do you want to show it first, or do we want to celebrate and then pull it out, or how do we want to do it?
It's up to you. It doesn't matter.
It's been a big, long, mountain to climb to get to this point. So I wanted to mark it. Okay, well, I'm grateful to you for doing this with me.
Well, you're the one that started the whole thing, and it's great, We got to finish, even though it's thousands more art pieces coming up, but we got to do it.
Yeah. We will. Okay, well, this one, when I was photographing, I just was struck by something very peaceful about it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because when Claudio describes it, it's like even Claudio is saying that there's a kind of serenity to it. So why don't we go ahead and show it? This is the last one of the day, everybody. And I don't know how to do the confetti. Boom! But this one is IMP Impasto, BG for Boris Gorinov,
Wow.
L for landscape, 00100.
Wow. It's gorgeous.
Right?
Yeah.
It's got an unbelievable depiction of the sunrise.
Yeah.
Almost glowing.
Unbelievable.
And looking like it could have almost like a watercolor texture to it.
Yeah.
Let me just show you guys in the studio, even though iPhone needs to cool down. But can you guys see this kind of radiant colors?
Beautiful.
It's a stunner.
Yeah.
So another Black Sea coast sunrise, but unlike anything else in the collection, where his other miniatures are dense and thick and heavily textured, this one is luminous and restrained. A golden pink sun breaks through soft gray sky at the horizon. A pale blue band of sea stretches beneath it. A dark headland with silhouetted trees sit at the right, a quiet anchor for the whole composition. And the foreground slopes down in muted ochres and browns. The palette knife work here is so delicate it almost feels like watercolor. There is a stillness to this painting that stops you. After 99 works of Boris building up thick sculptural surfaces, this one pulls back. It breathes. It lets the light do the work.
Yeah.
100 stolen moments, and this is the quietest one.
Wow.
And that 100 stolen moments, by the way, is based on his 1972 solo exhibition in Pazardzhik. He called it Stolen Moments. So we named this episode 100 Stolen Moments.
Yeah.
Calling back.
Was there a year somewhere in the back?
No. This particular painting is not from. This one is not from 1972 exhibition. I'm talking about the title of this episode.
Uh-huh.
We called it 100 Stolen Moments because
okay.
it's 100 paintings.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's just, it just makes you kind of want to stop and, and just have gratitude for what he did, what your mom did,
Yeah.
and now what we're doing.
Wow. Yeah, you picked up beautiful stuff.
Nice little batch.
Yeah.
So what we do is I just pull from here,
Yeah.
and I take them, and then we photograph them in that light booth there, and then we do the descriptions and put them into the spreadsheet, and then they go into the storage.
Yeah.
All right, so which color?
100.
Which one do you want?
Okay.
Oh, did you put 100 already? Okay,
Yeah.
good, yeah. You want the green?
Yeah, I'll get the green.
Okay, I'll get the blue. Ready?
All right. No, nothing.
Nothing. There's no noise.
What? None of them. Is that because of the hot air or something?
Don't know. So you know what's funny is I bought these little cans that are supposed to make noise because I
Yeah.
couldn't find these. And I pushed the can and it made no noise. And so and then I looked to say, oh, only use it outside.
Yeah.
So then I thought, okay, well, these will make noise, but they did. All right.
It's okay.
It's all right. We made our own noise here.
Well, the last one was very quiet.
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. All right, so we're gonna try the zuta osa or the slivovica.
Yeah, we'll try the slivovitz.
All right. Oh, look at that! Look at that! And by the way, we are not sponsored by any of these people, so just so you know, this is just. Oh, you want to smell that?
Oh, yeah.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, slivovitz.
All right, so we're gonna do a little toast. This is a different kind of chin chin today. You just want like a little bit, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Like that much?
Yeah.
Just like a dot. And that's
Yeah.
all. Because I have a day job too
Yeah.
after this. All right.
Just the smell of it is enough. Okay, chin chin, na zdrave.
Nazrave. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Yeah, the Croatians are very close to the Bulgarians in anything that they do. So, yeah, that's a good choice. And maybe the Serbians are too, you know, but we'll check it out. See
Yeah.
which one is better.
Maybe for this weekend because my mom's got a birthday.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
we'll have to do taste tests of
Yeah.
the different rakias. These don't go bad, right? They just get better with age.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I told you we had a 50-year-old
That's right. Well,
in a bottle, and then he sealed it with what they made, the candles on the top.
oh, wax.
Wax, yeah.
Yeah, which actually this one's got some wax on it.
Yeah.
Is that was what was on the 500-year-old one from the Vatican? Wax?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a big thing, you know. It's probably, I don't know, 500 liter. Or
Oh, it was
barrel.
almost like from a cellar, like
Yeah,
from the.
yeah. It was a cellar, you know. We went down in a basement out there, and there were a lot of huge barrels
Wow.
with different drinks, you know. And then it says the years and stuff like that. I said, wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it was a good experience. You know,
For sure.
To go 500 years behind.
I wonder if you had some knowledge seep into your system from drinking that, you know? It's like a whole different.
It's the smell of it, you know, that's all I remember until now. You know, it's so different, you know, anything else.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Like the tutkal is also
Yeah.
an unbelievable smell. Well, this is really funny because it's quiet, but you're right. That last painting is also quiet.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe it's meant
maybe
to be.
it's too soon to really celebrate.
Yeah.
Because we just hit 10%, but we
Yeah.
have 90 more percent to go.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for.
Still smells.
Well, it's just. It's really not, because sometimes you smell some of it and this is so smooth.
It's a very nice smell. You know, it's a plum smell. You know, and it's, maybe it says how old is that one. You know.
This is. So Hrvatska Stara, Badel Slivovica. Well, so apparently it started in 1862, this distillery. But when is this particular bottle from? I have no idea. Crafted in Croatia since 1862. You know, the kind of history of all this kind of stuff, it's part of the culture.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, anytime I was not feeling well or stressed out or whatever it is, it's either it's going, you know, with cotton onto something, like if you cut yourself, or you're drinking it if you've got a sore throat. Like, it's kind of like a remedy for everything.
Medicine.
It's like medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And it does help, you know.
Yeah, well, obviously in small quantities. You don't want to go crazy, but but it's worth it to celebrate Boris and this achievement, and we're going to keep going, so we'll be back live tomorrow.
Yeah.
And maybe we have to, what kind of a song we're going to pick today for the...
Think of it.
Kraus has been coming up with some Italian
Yeah,
stars, and if you guys go to our Instagram at Tondo Impasto.
I love this guy, Adriano Celentano. He's
got
a
character.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what a stage presence. I mean, just all of it.
Oh, my God. He's everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even now, you know, when it's probably my age, young people, they adore him. You know, each time he's got a live concert, the whole, you know, thousands of people, they go out there because he's one of the top singers in Italy, you know. It's very, very... Well, put something from Adriano again.
Another one? So it's funny because when I was watching him on the stage last night, we were watching, not the real Adriano Celentano, but we were watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
The way he's dancing, it reminds me of Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Right? And there's even a song, I Got the Moves Like Jagger, but I wonder if Jagger copied him.
Probably. Because he was older than, he was much older as a singer than Jagger.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like the greats are sort of stealing from each other.
He can put the audience when they were singing.
Yes.
He just went like this and they were singing for about 5 minutes.
I know, they knew all of the songs. I mean, that's the thing about the Italians. They're just like, it's coming from their soul.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, Instagram doesn't let me just pick whatever I want to play, so...
You can play the audience because it's the audience.
No, I know, but like, when I put the picture, and I put our link now to the episode, there's a automatic pick the song you want.
Yeah.
So I have to pick from their library. I can't just pick any library.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they've got like special selection. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
So, anyways, well, today is the last day of March, so tomorrow will be April Fool's.
Yeah.
And we will continue on, so...
All right, well...
I guess it's do vidjene and ciao ciao.
Yeah, ciao, and ci vediamo domani.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
All right.
See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Tondo
Impasto.